Hello, beautiful souls. It is Linda Joy Fan here. Hello on Instagram. Welcome to Magical Monday, and welcome to Magical Monday on YouTube and on Zoom. So there's a few people that are going to be joining. Let me just put the Okay, so we are on live for YouTube. Now, today we have, so because I'm live, I've actually got the chat open. And so we have got the new moon. What we're going to be talking about today is the new moon in Capricorn, which we are in right now. Plus, we're closing out the last 2 days of 2024, which is amazing. So many awakenings. Like I said for the last few months, is the awakenings, the shifts in consciousness, everything that we are experiencing right now has been such an amazing, magical ride of learnings and soul growth and soul awakenings and rediscovering who we truly are and coming into alignment with who we truly are. So we are in the new moon energy, which is amazing time for manifestation. But because it is in Capricorn, this is where this new moon is so important. This is because with Capricorn, it's about strong foundation. Okay. So we are planting seeds for our future. 2025 is going to be the most powerful, pivotal times for humanity. And everything that we choose to have and attract into our future is available to us right now. Because remember who you are as a soul. You're an unlimited, multidimensional being, and you can do and be and have anything. So for the last 2 days of 2024, and just reflecting on this whole year, looking at what you have created is a reflection of where your thoughts are, where your beliefs are. And so when you reflect on 2024, is there situations, circumstances, relationships that you attracted into your life that may not have been for your highest good and destiny? And I apologize. It looks like the internet here is lagging a bit, so I hope that it comes through. Just give me a thumbs up or pop into the chat if you are here live and if you can hear me. And so, okay. So, sorry, just getting all the tech. Normally, I'm live on Facebook and just making sure that you can hear me. And there is the live chat open. So I'll keep an eye on that for those that want a pull a card. I'll just put, okay. So the new moon. This new moon is about setting new intentions. Okay, so my Hita is here. So I'll be letting people in because there were several people who registered to join me on Zoom. And so because I only have okay, so Monica is here. on Zoom, and I only have the one screen because I am at my mum's place at the beach right now, still on holidays. And so I don't have all my screens to keep track of everything. So please bear with me with the technology. I'm doing the best I can, okay? So what are your intentions for 2025? Because the seeds that you plant right now is so important for your new beginnings, your new future for 2025. Everything that you plant right now is going to have an impact on your new future. We are stepping into a whole new beginning, because this 2024, we've been cleaning out the old, we've been cleaning out everything that no longer works for us, we've been cleaning out the shadow parts, the old patterns, the old programs, the old trauma stories. We've been upgrading in consciousness and just coming into alignment with source energy, because that's who you truly are. We are all one, and really this is an opportunity for you to step into the love that you truly are, and step into that unconditional love that you are, because that's who you truly are, and as a soul, as a spirit, and we are all one. So, and spirit loves you unconditionally. No judgment, there's no separation. It's like when you're in alignment with source energy and just truly listening with your heart and in alignment, you know that we're all connected. Like I've been saying on other videos, is we are all part of the galaxies, the universe, the stars, the planet. We are all stardust. And this is where everyone here on the planet is all our brothers and sisters. So everyone that we attract into our lives is a mirror for us. And so while you're reflecting on 2024, just feel into people that you have attracted in, because we are the creators of our reality. Everything that is in our reality right now and in the past, we created it. So if there's anything that you didn't like and that you would like to upgrade and create a new reality, this is your opportunity to create your new reality. And that's how powerful you truly are. So that's why this new moon in Capricorn is so magical, it's so powerful. The intentions that you set now will set the tone for the rest of the year. And then in 6 months' time, you can look at your intentions that you set now and reflect on what did you achieve in the last 6 months. So when you create your new future, you are the artist. You are creating a whole new chapter for your life. You're the script writer, you're the director of your movie, you're the artist, you're creating from a blank canvas. This is the opportunity. This is such a powerful time for you to dream big and in unlimited imagination, because what a lot of people do when they're goal setting or writing out their goals, they're coming from a limited mindset. And what happens is they're creating small goals based on their limited mindset. So when you can create unlimited imagination, what the universe, maybe the universe has got something better for you. So and hi, Kelly. Thanks for being here from San Diego. Um, so it looks like the chat is working. Awesome. And oops. Okay. So I won't touch the mouse. It flips. Okay. So What are you completing for the last 2 days of this year? This is about really looking at what are you completing in your life? What are you closing out for 2025? What no longer works for you for the next 2 days? This is your opportunity to really be honest and true to yourself and go, you know what? Yeah, this group doesn't work for me, or this friendships don't work for me, or this relationship, or this job, or the food that I've been eating doesn't make me feel good. We've been talking about the detoxing and looking at eliminating and releasing and cleaning out either physical stuff or things in your diet, or maybe it's about looking at those addictions. Maybe it's releasing, go, right, no longer am I going to be drinking sodas anymore, or all these high sugary foods, or no longer eating gluten and wheat, and no longer drinking alcohol. So as you raise your energy vibration into love, peace, and joy, and this is what we are all vibrating at a higher consciousness. And so this is where we are creating the new earth. And so there's been a lot of predictions for the next year and years to come. But then nothing's set in stone, because it's like the energy is constantly upgrading, and it's about mass consciousness. It's about where humanity is at consciously, because we're creating the new earth. And so this is where I keep saying, connect to the earth and the vibration and the frequency and the earth energy, with grounding and connecting with nature. Whether you're in the mountains or around trees or at the beach like I am, in the ocean, I'm swimming every day, and it's so cleansing. And so this is where you can set your intentions to release anything that is keeping you stuck, that's draining your energy, that those doubts, those fears, those limiting beliefs of it. When you're writing out your goals, if there's any doubts or any fear or any uncertainty, well, release that. And because this is what's keeping you small. This is what's keeping you stuck. And so when you can let that go and really step in to your new future and bring your new future into the present moment, and how does that feel? And truly feel how it feels to have amazing energy and vitality and health and wellness and loving relationships and an amazing job, career, business, and jumping out of bed excited every day, just excited and passionate about what you are being every day. And then everything always works out. Everything just flows when you're operating from that high vibration, and everything just flows to you. The choices that you make on a daily basis, we get to choose based on the experiences that we choose to have. So, based on the experience or the adventure or the sharing, every word, every action, every thought that we think or say, we're creating our reality. And that's how easy it is. So if you have created something in the past that didn't quite work out the way that you wanted, and you want to change that, now's the time to upgrade that into exactly who do you choose to be? Who are you becoming now that you are free of all the limitations, now that you have an abundance, wealth, prosperity, vitality, energy, excited about every day. There's so many opportunities, there's so many possibilities open to you. You are surrounded by so many people who love you. And you are so loved by the universe and every spirit and every being in this physical realm as well as the non-physical. So you're never alone. And so feel into when you're writing out your goals, just feel into every single goal and intention that you are manifesting into your life. Now, I will have the new moon goal manifestation course available soon. I'm making lots of changes to it because what we were doing 12 months ago or even last week, it's all changed. So when new upgraded species and the old way of manifesting and doing things, so the workbook, it's completely different. And so that's all changing. And so that course will be available in the portal soon. And just on another note for the new year, the Joy Connection group will also be open for you to plug into your joy, to come, and it's like plugging into the PowerPoint of your daily boost and to daily uplift and upgrade and get inspired and plug into your bliss and your joy and your love for life. And so when you can just jump out of bed and go, I truly love my life, I have the best life, and I am so thankful and grateful for everything that I have in my life. And this is where we can all come together and cheer each other on and just all bliss out together. So that will be available in the new year. And I'm so excited to bring all you amazing souls to enhance the vibration on the planet as we create more joy, more peace, more love, because you are the unconditional love. That is your true essence. And this is where we will create the new earth together. Okay. So in this process of reflecting on 2024, I really want to encourage you to be compassionate. This is all about self-compassion, self-forgiveness, okay? It's not about beating yourself up and self-loathing. It's like look at the soul growth and the learning from this experience or circumstance, or if you were in a relationship and it didn't work out, it's like, okay, what did I learn from this? And have it operate from love. When you can just see the love in everybody, that everyone's doing the best they can and no one's out to ruin your life, because no one can, because you're in charge of your reality, but you get to choose who's in your path, who's in your journey, and who enhances your life. So this is your opportunity to create a whole new future. And blank canvas, what do you want to paint? Because when you're dreaming about your new dream reality, it's only you. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. So take some time in the next couple of days. Well, the new moon, we have about 3 days. Now it's the 30th on the northern hemisphere, depending on your time zone. In Australia, it'll be around 8:30 tomorrow morning on the 31st. So, but the new moon energy is around the 3 days. So it's a perfect time to just meditate and dream and have unlimited imagination on what you choose to attract and bring into your life. Okay, this is really exciting. And also maybe do a list that you want to burn and reflecting on any any of those negative emotions that you could still be running in your programming, and just go, I release the pattern that created that belief that of maybe the illness or the disease or the relationship or the situation, or choosing, we're all making choices on a daily basis. And some, it's like, well, it didn't quite work out, but what did we learn from it? Okay. And to be compassionate with ourselves. So I'm going to choose a card from the Mystical Journey Oracle, and this is for everybody. And thank you to those who are watching. And hi, Chris on Instagram. Thanks for joining. And so I'll be up here at the beach until Friday. So at the beach, this is so beautiful here. Just walking on the beach every day, swimming in the ocean. It's just magical, magical. The beach is my happy place for sure. And so Maya, I'm letting you in, Maya. Okay. So I've got YouTube open, I've got Zoom open, I've got Instagram here, and I'm just keeping up with any. Now I can no longer see the YouTube. Okay, so for those who are on the Zoom, if you would like a card pulled for you, just pop into the chat and I'll pull a card for you. And I'm just going to choose one for, okay, this one. This is Divine Being. So this is about you are the divine being. You are part of the galaxy, the universe, everything. Who are you becoming, and the being that you are stepping into, the new being, the new upgraded version of you. That's what this is all about. And everything that we have been talking about for this new moon is about you stepping into your new reality. So it's peeling off. Remember last week I talked about the snake skin. So we're closing out that old chapter of our life. We're writing a new book. We're writing a whole new chapter for our life. So the meaning, never forget that you are a divine being, and the situation you are going through is so you can increase the amount of light for which your soul can hold a space. You may be doing it tough, and it feels so much more real when you are in the human body. You came to this earth to experience so many wonderful things, but with it came the pain and dark emotions that only a human body can provide. You can make a great difference here on earth, but you do not need, sorry, I'll start that again. You can make a great difference here on earth, but you do need to be in physical body to be effective. So give yourself the time to grieve a loss, the space to feel your emotions, and the grace to be gentle on yourself. You are going through a season of trial, but on the other side is a lightness of being that could only exist if you have lived through hard times. Keep your spirits up by surrounding yourself with uplifting people, doing the things you love to do, wearing comfortable clothes, and eating nourishing foods. Don't ask too much of yourself at this time. If you feel fear or darkness around you, always look for the light. Turn your mind to kinder and happier thoughts and treat yourself as a precious object. focus on and remain in your heart center, imagining a beautiful light filling the space. So here's a mantra for you to repeat. When I treat myself with gentleness, I make myself stronger. So repeat this mantra, visualize a gentle healing blue light filling your entire body. Okay. So the mantra again, when I treat myself with gentleness, I make myself stronger. And this is where it's not about beating yourself up for anything in the past. We all chose to come into these lives to learn resilience, to learn how strong you are as a soul. No one came here to suffer or struggle. So it's looking at the learning that you received from whatever the situation or the circumstance was, and everyone that you have attracted into your life, whatever the outcome was, what did you learn from that experience? Okay. And a lot of friendships, we're outgrowing those people, and that's where a lot of friendships have gone by the wayside. No judgment, just they're not on the same path as you right now and where you're going. And wherever you're vibrating, you'll attract those into your life who also vibrate at the same frequency. So it is a really magical time. So that's a divine being, and it's all about self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and checking in. If you have being less than loving and gentle. So it's like, okay, I choose to be loving and gentle with myself and be grateful for the learning. Everyone is a mirror, and everything in our life is a mirror and a reflection for the thoughts, the words, the stories, the energy that we're putting out there. That's why everything that's happening in the world right now, well, on some level, humanity created it. And this is where it's so important. The more we can come into alignment and lift our consciousness and keep bringing in the love, peace and joy and vibrating that energy out, this is where we create a whole new world of no wars, no conflict, just beautiful, loving relationships for everybody, and everyone just respecting each other and respecting the differences, and just accepting. So no attachments. Detach from the outcome, have no attachment to the outcome. Everyone is doing the best they can, and everyone is on a different level of consciousness, a different level of learning and growing for their soul, and have no judgment, just complete love and acceptance. And just like spirit loves you unconditionally, have that same unconditional love for all your brothers and sisters around you. Okay. Because we are rebirthed and the butterfly has flown out of the cocoon and everyone is transforming into the butterfly, I will choose a card from the butterfly deck. And this is for everybody as well. And just to reiterate, when that one nearly jumped out, be very clear and specific about your intentions for 2025, and just keep checking in. How does that feel now that I have achieved that? And is it for the highest good and destiny for myself, for humanity, for the earth? And why do I truly want that? And now that I have achieved that, how do I feel? And just keep feeling into, because there's some things that we might have had on our list, say 6 months or 12 months ago, and it's like, well, it hasn't hasn't manifested yet, but it's like maybe the universe has got something better for you, which is why it hasn't come into your life. So just keep asking those questions. And okay, we have adult children. This is looking at the inner child within you and looking at any areas that your inner child may need more love, more nurturing, more time in nature and more playtime. And so on the weekend, we actually went to a park with swings and everything. And so I just, yeah, brought out my little girl, and she was happy to swing on the swings. We also have relationship dynamics, and this is also about all our relationships in our life. I've been talking about this for several weeks now, about if you have relationships in your life that are pushing buttons or triggering you, well, then there's a beautiful lesson and learning for you as you discover those parts of yourself, those shadow aspects, and transmute it into love. How instead of being triggered, turn the fear into love. Because remember, there's only two emotions, love or fear. So which side of the equation are you on? And also talking about the creation, there's also two sides, the cause or effect. So which side of the equation are you on? Are you on the effect side, feeling like the victim, or the cause and taking responsibility for what you have created? How did why did I create this? Because it's like, there's a soul learning here, okay? And every choice we make is for our soul's growth. And we really can't do anything wrong. And there is no wrong or right in the universe, because everything is all in divine timing. So relationship dynamics, this card indicates that there have been some changes in one or more of your relationships with your family, friends, or romantic partner. There's a sense that you have less in common and are growing apart. This may be because you are now more sensitive and more conscious of your feelings when you're with certain people. Perhaps in the past you numbed your emotional awareness, and now your feelings are awake. And this is all part of the awakening, right? Where we're moving away from people that we might have been friends with for years and years, and we're no longer in alignment with them. So the most important relationship of all is with yourself. So you do need to take care of your feelings and needs in this situation. Yes, relationships involve compromise, but ultimately, if you're denying yourself happiness, this will have a negative impact on the relationship. Therefore, you are guided to be honest with yourself about your needs, and even if it means working with a counselor for support. As you make changes, all your relationships will be affected. It's time for you to sort through your feelings about each of them to bring healthy balance into your life. So this could be about you maybe doing an audit of all your relationships, and are they healthy? Are they enhancing you as a being? And is there a lot in common with you? I've got an itchy nose, so this is definitely a confirmation for you, for someone online who was watching this now. Okay, Monica, I saw your, let me just open up. So we've got Maya and Monica, and actually I'll use the butterfly. Do you have a question, or let me know if you've got a question? Pop that in the chat. and I'll choose a card for you. And or I'll just see if one jumps out, and then I'll okay, so Monica says relationship, and Maya says anything uplifting spirit has to say. Okay, so okay. So mm, okay, Monica, I will choose. I'm going to make 3 piles, Monica. Give me a number, 2 or 3. And actually, okay, 3. Okay, grief work. So, Monica, you did ask about relationships. And so the grieving process, this is where you're grieving maybe a loss, but like I was saying before, everyone who comes into our life, and if it didn't work out, or our loved ones who have passed, any relationships, it's like there's a grief, and this is where it's like, well, what was the learning from that relationship? And it's really about, see, with relationship, just like I shared before, the relationship is with yourself, and with you are the most important person. No one can fill your tank. You are healed, whole, and healthy and complete within yourself. So this, when we come into relationships, it's about you being healed, whole, and healthy, and then the other person being healed, whole, and healthy. And therefore, that's a healthy relationship. But if there's dynamics of where you're projecting on each other, or judging each other, or pushing each other's buttons, or triggering each other, and then there's arguments and conflicts, well, then that they're the parts. You are only responsible for yourself, and being the loving individual that you are. But everyone that comes into our life, we are learning something from it. And so if relationships end, well, it's really about releasing the attachment to that person as well. And okay, let's see what the other meaning in the book says. But does that help you so far, Monica? Not knowing what and also maybe, okay, yes, okay. And doing some being kind and gentle with yourself, doing some self-healing, maybe book in for a healing to help release it. I will be back taking appointments later in the week and next week. So if you did want to have a quick chat about which kind of healing you would like, let me know. We can clear some energy in your external field, as well as clearing the energy blocks in your chakras as well. So we can do that online or in person. So let me know. But the grief work card says, this card signals that your heart needs some healing from one or more losses. There's grief work to be done as a way of moving forward with your life. Already you can think of how this specifically applies to you. Unhealed grief is compounded by each subsequent loss. Although it's uncomfortable to mourn and cry, sometimes this is the only path to healing. That's why it's best to heal with an experienced grief counselor, grief support group, or trauma-trained therapist. Loss is one of the more Loss is one of the more painful processes of change, yet it can also help us develop compassion and more appreciation for life. So this is yeah, we can talk more about that, what's going on for you personally, and we can clear that energy, because without going into too much personally right on this call, and yeah, because I'm getting a lot, though. I'm also respect, this is a public channel and everyone is going to be listening to this. Though everyone is everyone experiences grief of some kind, whether it's losing a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's the loss of a loved one, and the dealing with the grief. This is so important. The soul's learning from this, and I have a bunch of different processes that I take my clients through when they're grieving a situation, and we completely change the whole perspective, so it brings more peace to oneself. And I trust that helps for the moment, and we can have a one-to-one private conversation and book you in for a session and clear the energy on that. Okay. So, okay, great. Thanks, Monica. Yes, we'll talk soon, lovey. In the meantime, what I would recommend is write out all the emotions that you're feeling right now that's around this, the relationship and the work situation, and then burn it for the new moon, and then do a separate list for your new future and plant those seeds. But you want to burn the list and release that first before you create your new. Okay, so Maya, I will choose a card, or actually, can I have a number, Maya? I'm going to make 3 piles again, and we'll stick to the butterfly deck, since the butterfly is all about transformation, and you are both going through massive transformation right now. So just waiting for Maya to answer. Maya, if you can give me a number, 1, 2, or 3. Just visualize 3 piles. Which one lights up for you? I'm checking. 2. Okay, support. So now, well, that pretty much says, are you supporting yourself and being kind and gentle and giving yourself self-care and support? And do you need to ask for support from others and feel that support? Also, you have the ability to ask for support from the universe. Remember, no one is alone in this world. No one. We are all 100% supported by our helpers in spirit. But because humans have free will, we have to ask for them to come through. So whether it's your guardian angels, whether it's the archangels, whether it's ascended masters, whether you talk directly to the masters, different ascended masters, or God, or Jesus, or Mary Magdalene, it's like you are so supported and so loved. Okay, so you've received this card because you've been accustomed to doing everything yourself, and now it's time to request and receive help. This is a valuable life lesson that will allow you to grow in every area. So think of it as an investment. This card indicates that it's time for self-honesty, in which you admit to yourself that there's one or more areas where you'd benefit from getting assistance. This is not the same as telling yourself that you've done something wrong, though it's just that many parts of life require a team approach with people pooling their strengths to help each other. So, does that resonate for you, Maya? And do you have a specific? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah. And and again, I also offer you the support of a phone call if you would like to go into more personal details outside of this live. Let's set up a time for that, and I can send you my calendar link so we can set up a time to connect at another time, and I can go into much more detail. So for today, I just encourage everyone to to step into your new future and get really clear about your dreams, your goals, your desires, and just keep bringing all the feelings into your new future on what you are becoming, and how does that feel. So take some time out, have some quiet time out in nature, whether it's standing on the grass, whether it's out in the bush with the trees or hiking, whether it's in the ocean, wherever you are, just connect with nature, because the earth is vibrating at a certain vibration and frequency, and this is why the grounding is so important for humans to connect to the earth's vibration, because it will help you to come back to your heart, back to your soul of who you are. And when you can tap into your heart and expand your heart out, that's the heart coherence. And then all the magic happens, all the miracles. You will just keep attracting more and more magical moments, more miracles in your life. And so this is where it's like you create those magical moments every single day, and just keep tapping in and just trusting and keep releasing and letting go. So thank you for being here. Any questions, let me know. We can connect one, have a one-to-one. Just looking at my, yeah. And hello on Insta. Okay, sorry, I've missed a few of these. Hello. And hi, Kelly. And okay, Kelly, you'd like a card as well. This is correct link for schedule. Um, yes, Maya. You can schedule through there. That link. Well done. You found it on my website. So yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, Kelly, I'll quickly choose yours, and then got to finish up and get going, and I'll just see if one jumps out. I'm using a different deck, using the Good Tarot. And Kelly, can I have a number, 1, 2, or 3? And then I've got to get going. Waiting. So making 3 piles. Waiting. Okay. So you've got the Hermit. The Hermit is well, it's self-explanatory. It's going within, and this is the perfect time to go within and have time out. And this is where you will tap into your what's important for you to create, especially with the new moon, your new future, everything that you're bringing into your life. So this is a time to take time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for your growth. When you step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, you will have a clear perspective on everything in your life. So, does that resonate for you, Callie? So, be the hermit, pull back your energy, and just regroup so that you have clear messages and insights coming through. Thank you for those who are on YouTube with me, and I wish you a magical week, magical miracles, and happy new year to everybody. Enjoy your New Year's Eve, whatever you are doing, and enjoy the last 2 days of 2024. And 2025 is going to be so magical. I am so excited to be on this journey with you, cheering you on, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. I'll see you next Monday. I'll be back in Brisbane next